Hello and welcome to the first of our Kaye podcasts. We're going to do a series of these, introducing you to our team, what Kaye does and their various roles here at the business. Of course, there is only one way to start this off, and that is, of course, with the Managing Director and Founder, Jason Kaye.
Hi everyone. Hello Chris. How are you?
Very
nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Well, I'm a busy guy. I'm lucky. You're lucky I could fit you in.
Good to have you join us.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So, would you be able to give our viewers and listeners a quick introduction to yourself and your career background?
Yeah, me personally. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm Jason Kaye. I spent most of my career in the building merchanting world, along with tool hire. I started my career actually off in the marine industry because my dad was doing stuff on boats, and I fell into that. But quickly learned how to sell things in that industry, which led on to market trading, canvas, print work, you name it, I sold it. Man with a van when I was, this is going back in the early 20s, which unfortunately is quite a while back now. So did all that, then fell into the merchanting world, got a good job in a large national building merchant. Worked my way up through the ranks there in tool hire and then materials and branch manager roles, and eventually regional sales manager roles in the southwest of the country, which led me to starting my own company and doing it myself.
Okay, so a very busy career.
Yeah, that's 25 years in 30 seconds.
Yeah, good. Well, yeah, it's good for the guys to know and the background that you have, what led you in this direction, and what you do where you are
it's
now.
been more luck than judgment, if I'm honest. It's just kind of I've managed to blag my way into it.
Obviously, you have that background. You've worked for various companies before. What inspired you to venture out and to create your own business?
That's a really good question. I think, in a nutshell, is I thought I could do it better. I felt there was a gap in the market to particularly help out builders and people in construction that they weren't getting at your standard building merchant, and that I was increasingly getting more frustrated with seeing good builders from sort of low to medium, man with a van doing one job, then moving on to the next, to larger companies with lots of buyers, lots of QSs, and big projects that they're dealing with, and thinking that everyone wants the same thing, and that's good service and price consistency, which is a huge problem in our industry. People don't get price consistency, something that we've managed very well, and we do well because that's important to the customer. So I felt I could do it better, really, and touch wood, I think we are doing it better. We're giving a different side to a market that people aren't currently getting from their normal everyday building merchant.
It's very personalised service for the customers. You have the time to do that with them.
It is.
Why not have that opportunity to?
It is, yeah, and that's no discredit to merchanting, because I've worked for building merchants for a long time, and they are great companies, and there's some fantastic building merchants that we work with, but we offer more of a personal service. Maybe that's because we're a smaller company, but it also is because we know what the customer wants and we have time to do it. We don't stock the materials, and we don't have to worry about forklift trucks, lorries, yard staff, lorry drivers. These are all integral members of a merchanting team that most companies have to deal with. We don't have that problem, and therefore we can devote pretty much 100% of our time to making sure the builder gets what he wants or she wants when they want it.
Which is important for people to be efficient with their own businesses and to get projects on time and have happy customers.
Absolutely, we are definitely more of a procurement service and a buying service as opposed to a selling service. So there is an element of, we buy something for one price and we try and make a profit out of it and sell it for another price. But that's a small part of the business. We want to be able to take drawings, do call-offs, make sure we're with the customer from every step of the way, from the start to the finish, making sure that they have what they need when they want it, And if there are some weird and wonderful products that come along the way, and there definitely are in our line of work, that they know that they can get absolutely everything from one place. And that's a big part, because working for merchanting is, a lot of merchants do say, oh yeah, we're a one-stop shop, we can get you absolutely everything you need. But when you call up, they really are only interested in brick, sticks, and maybe tool hire if they do it. We will literally do anything or provide anything the customer wants. A lot of our builders have very little time to go and search where to get company logos on their vans or their work clothes, or where to get a specialist gold tap because someone's required it. We have the time to do that, and that's what we provide for them.
Mm-hmm. So the benefit is that it's just time saving for the customer. They don't have to worry about any of that, hassle free as well. They don't have to get stressed, particularly as you say, if a client wants a specific type of product, they can kind of offload that onto you and do the hard work for them.
That's it in a nutshell, Chris. Time saving is huge. They want the best price. Like, customers always want the best price, and our prices are very competitive. And I would go as far as saying, in most cases, we are a better price than most people. But everyone will always say they want price as their number one priority. But really, what people want is service. And if we can give the right price with an excellent service, then most people that start using our company don't then go back to using their previous channels of ordering supplies and materials, or tool hire, or waste management, because once they deal with us, they see how easy it is. You can text us over a shopping list of goods and tool hire and a skip, and then carry on climbing the ladder to finishing off the roof that you're currently working on. And that's the beauty of it. You'll get a message back from us, someone you know, someone you've been talking to, we've been out to see you, saying, yeah, no worries, we're on that, and we're looking for the best prices we can get for you right now, and it will be with you tomorrow. And you'll get that message back within an hour, or we'll call you, whatever works for you. You can email us, WhatsApp. Most of our orders come from WhatsApp. But builders will wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. and give us a shopping list of what they want, and say, I need this on site tomorrow, and then they can put their phone away and have confidence it's just going to be there. They don't have to worry about the pricing, because we've got the prices set up and at the best rates we can possibly get.
As well, thinking, myself having involved in a trade myself as well. That is a big thing. So you go to work, you do your job, and then you've got to go home, you've got to go and get the quotes or source some materials, whatever. It means you can actually spend time with your family in the evenings.
Well, this is it. I mean, how much time have you wasted in the past? Because you do decorating and painting and decorating. How much time do you waste in the past away from your family because you've done your day's work, and then you know that you have to order goods either for tomorrow's job or a job two or 3 days time, and or you have to do your invoicing on top of everything else. We can take away a few of those elements for you, like checking your invoices to make sure you haven't been screwed over on a price because you got it for one price here, then you went in another store and you got it for a completely different price. You won't get any of that with us because we do the price checking for you. We're almost like a built-in administrating team, buying team, and we'll help you call it off at the right time. Almost like a QS, although we are not QSs, but almost like that service.
Yeah, it's a big thing is obviously, you can put all that effort in, you can do it, you can go view a project, put a quote together, source all the products, put the prices down, send it all out, spend a few hours on it, and then it doesn't come through, and wasted, hours of your time in the evening.
We do this test a lot. You can put quotations out to 5 or 6 merchants. You could even put quotations out to 5 or 6 different branches of a same merchant, and you might get one come back to you with an actual quote. And if you do get several come back to you, the pricing inconsistency is going to be huge, and you're paying lots for this item but less for that item, and then at that merchant you're paying more for that but less for that. We basically take that drama away from you by doing that for you and saying, right, okay, well, your bricks and blocks are going to get delivered from here because that's where we've got our best rate, and your timber is going to be delivered from here, but we've managed to get your tool hire from here. There might be 3 possible deliveries coming on the same day to get you the best price and the best service. And the good thing is if something goes wrong, and with merchanting sometimes things do go wrong, we have hundreds of other options to get that out to you very quickly. Whereas with one merchant, you've only got that one merchant as an option. And you're constantly there as a builder thinking, right, I've ordered these goods, I can get it all in one place. Am I actually getting the best price I could get here? And I haven't really got time to go and ring up another 5 merchants to find out if I'm actually getting the best price.
Yeah.
Well, with us, we've rang the 5 merchants. We've got the best price. And it's not just merchants we're ringing. You know, it's a specialist product like roofing. We deal with huge amount of roofing suppliers. If it's things like block and beam, we deal with loads of block and beam suppliers. Concrete pours, we deal with concrete suppliers. So we'll make sure you're getting the right stuff from the right people. And it's just confidence. I can count on one hand the amount of credits that we have to issue on a monthly basis. And that's not an arrogant thing. That is we make sure the price is right before it even gets invoiced to the customer. That they're happy with it. We've sent them the quote. They're okay with it. Or it's the same price as they paid last time. So there's no inconsistencies or variations unless we've told them of price increases.
Yeah.
And most of the credits that we do issue, which isn't many at all, as I said, is because of people wanting refunds or things returned where they haven't used them, and that's fair enough, and we'll organise that.
Well, that's another good service as well. You know, I haven't got products that are not used just hanging around in the yard or whatever.
It's a pain in the arse. I mean, the amount of products that get chucked away, it's not very eco-friendly to be doing that, and everyone's trying to be more efficient. And if you are chucking them away, you're putting it in a skip which you've also paid for. So you're filling up your skip with stuff that you paid for, which is just crazy. So yeah, we would always do our best to get returns if they're needed. But more importantly than getting returns, we'll help you try and order the right quantities of products in the first place. If you've got drawings and you think you need a certain amount, we'll check our eyes over it as well and say, look, we think you're going to need this amount of bricks, this amount of blocks. We have an AI service that can project quantities for materials for houses as well, and we use that.